relative to that, you wrote an article about the young running backs needing to fill Nick Chubb's shoes.
Great timing on that, by the way.
We just threw a wrench into that thing, huh?
That published the morning that about the same time he was apparently getting arrested in Broward County. Dylan Sampson, this is your opportunity.
Yeah.
Jerome Ford, this is your opportunity. You know, Pierre Strong, this is your opportunity because look, there. It is clear that the new slash old offensive scheme that they're going to is going to prioritize run. It's going to make running the football, that wide zone run scheme, a critical piece of the puzzle, and thus with Nick Chubb now in Houston, you deciding to move on, you have to you have to find a run game, and the thing that Quinshon was going to provide, and we'll see where it goes. Again with him, we'll just setting him aside. He was going to be the physical back, and then you have these guys like Dylan and Jerome, who are more the lightning. If you see, the lightning part of it, the speed, the burst, the explosiveness, that sort of thing. Well, you know, I wouldn't say that either of those would fit the profile of a guy that you're going to just turn and hand the ball off to 25 times. So you're going to have to manufacture this run game, kind of how you divide the carries up, how divvy up the workload. They're going to have to find a way. Jerome Ford has shown at times he's a very effective running back in this league. But, Dylan Sampson's coming in. He had a great final season at Tennessee, SEC Offensive Player of the Year. I was listening to an radio interview with somebody from Knoxville last weekend, and they're talking about just the nose he has for the end zone, finding the end zone, and all of this. He's going to have to show it at this level. As great as the SEC is as a college conference, it's not the NFL, and he's going to have to show he can handle that type of. He can be that kind of running back because the Browns even more so now need him to provide that for them.
Yeah, and relative, irregardless of what happens legally with Quinshon Judkins, the NFL has shown you can be cleared legally, and they're still going to come down and suspend you 4, 5, 6 games. So we'll see again what happens.